Namaskar Ishtana. Hello friends. Today's message is for a very important and big person of South Indian movie industry, Mr. Chiranjeevi, the Megastar. The reason for this video is I came across this news of his wherein how is Chiranjeevi battling water crisis at his Bengaluru home. Actor shares tips. This is not a new news, but then this is of March 28, 2024. This year's news wherein Bengaluru was severely water crisis was been there in Bengaluru, and we have all seen the news, and Mr. Chiranjeevi was sharing the tips as to how to come out of this serious situation. We appreciate him for that. But at the same time, we would like to bring these things, what are happening in Goa, which is done by his very own son, to his notice. Sir, I would also urge our friends to kindly convey this video to him so that it reaches him, he understands the seriousness of the matter, sir. So your son, Mr. Charan, he has purchased some land in Goa, in Morjim village. And he has also acquired some permissions for constructing farmhouses in Goa. And not just one, this is just a one example permission copy which I am sharing in this video. But then he has acquired some more permissions for constructing farmhouses. Now I don't know in how many farmhouses he intends to stay in Goa, but then he has acquired multiple permissions. Not just him, his friends from Hyderabad has also acquired many permissions. I think almost around 100 permissions. They are planning to construct 100 farmhouses over a plateau in Goa. In Goa, the ecosystem is that, sir, these plateaus are our water aquifers. And the permission, I'll share the approved plan copy. Now this is the approved plan. If you see the red portion, 6 meters wide road, sir, of the farmhouse which Mr. Charan is constructing in Goa, as per the plans, what we call as regional plan in Goa, it is over a water body, if you see, sir. This is bad. This is bad. I mean, no one should be... What is the fun in having a farmhouse in remote place like Goa just for leisure, destroying water bodies? This is not the answer. This is not... It doesn't end here. This is where the entire plateau, those small things, if you see, that many farmhouses are planned in Goa. All in which in fact 3-4 farmhouses belongs to Mr. Charan. Other farmhouses belongs to his friend who have sold him the property in Goa, Mr. Ganga Reddy, Pritam Nalla Reddy. All this real estate thing is over the aquifer of that village Morjim. The entrance to the farmhouse which Mr. Charan is constructing is over a water body. Legally, you would say government has given him the permission. The law says in Goa, the farmhouse, I'll read it out, sir. Farmhouse means a building constructed in agricultural land for the purpose of carrying out farming activities, for the residence of a farmer, farm sheds and other auxiliary structures, for the poultry or animal sheds constructed in agricultural land for the purpose of carrying out farming activities. You think Mr. Charan is your son is an agriculturist in Goa, sir? I'm not. This is actually to aware you. This video is to aware you that what is happening in Goa. On one hand, you share tips. You experience the first-hand experience. You have a Bengaluru water crisis. The reason why Bengaluru is reeling under water crisis started from this type of developmental works in Bengaluru even. And now we are trying to replicate that in Goa. And your family members are involved into it, sir. This is not at all acceptable. You need to tell your family members, we need to all stop this, sir. Now again coming back to that government has granted them the permissions. I fairly accept that argument of yours. But I would also like to draw your attention to one of your super hit movies, which I had watched not just once. I think I have watched these movies at least 4 5 times. Khiladi 150. The theme of this movie is equivalent, it's similar to what is happening now in Goa. Some big rich people, capitalist rich people, go and try to grab the land and water bodies of poor villagers. You, as a hero in double role, prevent this. You fight this menace. It looked really good, impressive in the movie. But then when we come and see what is the ground reality, this is exactly happening now in Goa. They are conniving with our politicians, they are conniving with our ministers to get the permissions. Otherwise, there was legally also it was not a possibility of acquiring a farmhouse permission for a non-farmer who is not even from the state to acquire permission for constructing a farmhouse over a water body in agricultural land, and they are getting it. They are actively conniving, if not directly through the agents. Otherwise, how is this possible that Act says something and the permission is granted? And your son has acquired such permissions in Goa over water bodies. So it's a humble request. You need to kindly intervene in this, sir. We all need to stop this. This is not development. And you are going to come to Goa. Your son is going to come to Goa to stay in the farmhouses. And even if they come, so how long they will be coming? 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 1 week? For that time, for spending that time in Goa, you need to destroy all this. There are hotels in Goa, you can very well go and stay there. But no, this is why Goa is going down the drains of destruction, down the lane of destruction. Because all rich individuals of the country and outside of the country also want a piece of land in Goa for what? For leisure? By destroying the ecosystem, the environment of the state? This is not acceptable, sir. Now, since you have put out tips for water conservation in Bengaluru, we also expect you to comment on this. We also expect you to intervene in this. Tell Mr. Charan, your son, that this is not happening. This is not the right way. We are enjoying your movies. We are paying to see your movies, sir, but this is not the way we get what we get in return. You need to kindly intervene on urgent basis, sir. We humbly request you. You are a very big star in South India. Your son is also a very big star in South Indian movie industry. We have seen a lot of movies of his, yours, all these years. We have seen you as a hero. But then this is totally negative. It is not expected from people like you, sir. I humbly request you, kindly intervene and control this. Get your son out of this from whatever he is doing in Goa, sir. It's a humble request. Please, sir. Thank you.